Beso. Inkinigit. Beso. Hello, friends. We back for another Game of Thrones reaction. So today we're checking out Season 4, Episode 3. Now, in the last episode, we got the death of Joffrey, the second king to die. Well, it depends who you ask, right? People will say Robb Stark was a king, Khal Drogo was a king, the king of King's Landing, essentially, right? So Joffrey is dead, so we are expecting his brother to be the new king, and Cersei is accusing Tyrion as the culprit to poisoning Joffrey, right? So they seize Tyrion, and it's a family drama, right? Because Cersei and Tyrion don't really have the best relationship, and Tywin is kinda on board with that as well, right? He doesn't like Tyrion, so this could be an opportunity for them to like off him. Now, that's mostly, or that's like the significant part that happened last episode. I will say I'm gonna start this series of doing like what ifs, which I think will be like a good talking point to like get some engagement in the comments. So at the end of the episode, I'm gonna propose a scenario. What if this happened? And leave it in the comments, and I'll give like my impressions in the next episode. So without further ado, let's get it started.
You did this! You did this!
We have to leave.
Take him!
Oh, Sansa.
Where's his wife? Where's Sansa?
Find her. Bar the gates of the city, sees every ship in the harbor.
Damn, Sansa is escaping.
No one leaves the capital! No one!
Will Sansa escape though?
Get in.
Where are we going?
Somewhere safe.
Anywhere is safer than this. Like you and Tyrion are gonna be executed most likely, right? Interesting. So she finally escapes King's Landing in season 4.
Up you go, my lady. You'll be fine. You're stronger than you know.
I mean, you should be able to climb a ladder. It's not like she's overweight or anything. Oh, Littlefinger.
You heard, my lady. I should get back before someone thinks to look for me.
First, you want your pay. 10,000, was it?
10,000.
10,000.
Wait!
Oh!
And if they found you, how do you think they would punish the girl who murdered the king?
I didn't murder anyone.
Where is Baelish, by the way?
You must admit it looks suspicious. The king who executed your father, who tormented you for years.
He saved me.
Saved you, my lady. He followed my orders, every one of them. Did it
Yeah.
all for gold. Money buys a man's silence for a time. A bolt in the heart buys it forever.
Oh.
He was helping me
Oh.
because I saved his life.
Yes. And he gave you a priceless necklace that once belonged to his grandmother. Come, my lady. I know you've had a difficult day, but you're safe now.
Well,
I promise you that.
I don't remember, but
Safe with me.
why is Littlefinger here?
Sailing home.
Sailing home.
Consummating the marriage before dying. In any case, this would not be an opportune moment to press the issue.
Clawing at his own throat, looking to his mother to make it stop. It's horrible.
The world is overflowing with horrible things, but they're all a tray of cakes next to death. They brought me your grandfather's body when he died, you know. Made me look at it.
What was it like?
They took me to the Great Hall. There he was. The man I'd married and suffered to father my children.
One of my husbands preferred the company of men and was stabbed through the heart. Another was happy as torturing animals and was poisoned at our wedding feast. I must be cursed.
Your circumstances have improved markedly.
Hmm.
You may not have enjoyed watching him die, but you enjoyed it more than you would have enjoyed being married to him, I can promise you that.
I would
Ooh.
have been the queen.
Our alliance with the Lannisters remains every bit as necessary to them as it is unpleasant for us.
It means I'll become king.
Yes.
Oh, this is the new king.
What kind of king do you think you'll be?
A good king?
I think so as well. You've got the right temperament for it.
How
But
well
what
does
makes a
Tywin
good
even
king?
know this kid?
What is a good king's single most important quality?
This is hardly the place or the time.
Holiness?
Holiness.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Wisdom is what makes a good king.
Yes. But what is wisdom? A house with great wealth and fertile lands asks you for your protection against another house with a strong navy that could one day oppose you. How do you know which choice is wise and which isn't?
Mm-hmm.
You any experience of treasuries and granaries or shipyards and soldiers? No, of course not. He comes of age.
Cersei is not feeling this.
Wisest
Like,
kings
I'm supposed to mourn Joffrey.
afterwards.
Why are you giving this kid a
Was not
lecture?
a wise king. Your brother was not a good king. If he had been, perhaps he'd still be alive.
Yeah.
Now, as the king, you will have to marry. Do you understand why?
The king needs a queen.
Yes, but why?
Children.
Further the family.
Yeah, dynasty.
Do you know how that happens?
Yes.
Tommen. So that's
But has anyone
that's his name, right?
explain the detail to you?
You don't have a map?
I don't have a map.
Maybe we should get one.
I just point out the next map shop you see and I'll buy you one.
How far is it to the Eyrie?
Far.
And you're sure we're going the right way?
Leave me go. I want you there as soon as I can. Get my gold, be on my way.
On your way where?
Why do you care?
Ooh. She wants to know what happens to the Hound.
Fighters a sell sword.
Oh.
Second sons could be.
He might hook up with Daenerys.
Seems like a good fit for me. What do you want?
What do I want? This is my land.
If I'm standing on it, it's my land.
We were just watering the horses. We'll be on our way. Forgive my father. He was wounded fighting in the war.
Uh-huh.
Our cottage burned down while he was gone, and my mother with it. He's never been the same. The Tullys of Riverrun.
There's a storm coming. You'll be wanting a roof tonight.
Mm-hmm.
There's fresh hay in the barn. And Sally here makes rabbit stew just like her mum used to do.
Oh.
We don't have much, but any man that bled for House Tully is welcome to it.
All right, all right. You get a nice meal. Oh, he robbed them. Why?
What did you do?
Get your horse saddled.
You told me you weren't a thief.
I wasn't.
He took us in. He fed us. And
Aye, he took us in. He's a good man. His daughter makes a nice stew. And they'll both be dead come winter.
you don't know that.
I do know it. He's weak. He can't protect himself. Dead men don't need silver.
You're the
Oh.
worst shit in the Seven Kingdoms.
Ninth-born son. Raper. Thief. Thief and raper.
There he is, Sam the Slayer.
Going to visit your wildling whore?
She's not a whore.
No? Maybe I'll give her a copper tonight and find out.
Ah, Janos is a menace.
But you're the only one that saw it. And they all think you're just a
What?
You're a whore.
wild Wildling.
My father hated that word.
It's not a very nice word, I suppose.
I don't know. Makes me sound a bit.
I guess Craster would be
doesn't it?
considered a wildling. A wildling that, deals with the crows.
Your Grace?
You're a literary man now. What do you make of that?
Joffrey's death.
Joffrey?
The usurper, Joffrey Baratheon. I said those words when I tossed a leech into the fire. A leech filled with
Oh,
bastard
that's
blood.
right.
A bastard you set free.
The Lord of
Now
Light.
faced with a great opportunity. They don't have enough men between them to raid a pantry.
Well, Westeros is not the world, Your Grace. We need to look east for ships and men. 10,000 skilled soldiers fight for the Golden Company.
The Golden Company.
You've broken a contract.
They're sellswords.
We're willing to use blood magic to put you on the throne, but we're not willing to pay men to fight. Now,
Oh.
the Red Woman's magic is real. Her visions and prophecies may be too, but I've never heard of visions and prophecies winning a war. Soldiers win wars. Soldiers on the ground. It's dirty on the ground.
We don't have any gold. I'm running out of time, Sir Davos.
Oh.
Which means you're running out of time.
You're late.
Sorry, Princess.
I thought you weren't coming.
The hand of the king doesn't have much leisure time.
You won't be a very good hand if you see the word knight and say Kurd Niggit.
That happened once, weeks ago. You're your father's daughter, and no mistake. Bloody relentless and
Lots of tricky
Bloody
words. But I
relentless.
think you can manage.
The life and adventures of Elio Grivas, first sword of Bravos.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
I like this one. It's full of sword fights and pirates. You were a pirate once.
No, I was never a pirate. I was a smuggler.
What's the difference?
If you're a famous smuggler, you're not doing it right.
My father
Oh.
says a criminal's a criminal.
Your father lacks an appreciation of the finer points of bad behavior. So did the Bravosi.
You've sailed to Bravos.
Of course. Important for me. I need a smart person to do it. Go on. To the officers of the Iron Bank of Bravos.
Oh.
Stannis Baratheon, the one true king of
The
Westeros.
Iron Bank. We've heard of this before.
Need to get their attention.
I forgot who mentioned it.
Right.
Was it Robb Stark? Yeah, I've definitely heard it
He's
before.
seen some adventures, hasn't he?
Girls and boys will line up to fuck him till the day he dies.
They will all have to line up behind you.
Oh.
Zogrin,
Lord Tywin.
may we have the room?
I guess.
Call my name if you need me, lover.
Some wine.
No, thank you.
I'm sorry about your grandson.
Are you?
I don't believe that a child is responsible for the sins of his father. Or his grandfather.
Ooh, the
Awful
shade.
way to die.
Which way is that?
Are you interrogating me, Lord Tywin?
Some believe the king choked.
Some believe the sky is blue because we live inside the eye of a blue-eyed giant.
You arrive at the capital an expert in poisoning. Some days later, my grandson
Oh,
dies.
he's an expert in poison.
Suspicious. Why haven't you thrown me in a dungeon?
You spoke with Tyrion in this very brothel on the day that you arrived. What did you discuss?
You think we conspired together?
What did you discuss?
The death of my sister.
For which you blame me.
She was raped and murdered by the Mountain. The Mountain follows your orders. If I cut your throat today, I will be drawn and quartered tomorrow.
Men at war commit all kinds of crimes without their superiors' knowledge.
So you deny involvement in Elia's murder?
Categorically.
What the fuck does that even mean? Categorically. Like, in that category?
I would like to speak with the Mountain.
I'm sure he would enjoy speaking with you. There will be a trial for my son. And as custom dictates, 3 judges will render a verdict. I will preside. Mace Tyrell will serve as the 2nd judge. I would like you to be the 3rd.
Okay.
Why? Now they are our strongest allies.
So you made the Tyrell girl a queen. Asking me to judge at your son's trial isn't quite as tempting.
I will also invite you to sit on the small council.
Ooh.
To serve as one of the new king's principal advisors. We are not the 7 kingdoms until Dawn returns to the fold.
Ooh.
The king is dead. The Greyjoys are in open rebellion. A wildling army marches on the wall. And in the east, a Targaryen girl has 3 dragons.
Dragons?
Before long, she will turn her eyes to Westeros. Only the Dornish managed to resist Aegon Targaryen and...
That's right!
You're saying you need us. That must be hard for you to admit.
They didn't show it.
Podrick. Apologies for the stench.
I brought you some wine, my lord, but they took it from me. They didn't find the candles, though.
Any word of Shay?
I've heard nothing, my lord.
Suppose that's a good thing. What are they saying about me out there?
You're to stand trial in a fortnight for murdering the king.
Do you
Fair
believe
enough.
I murdered Joffrey?
No, my lord.
I would like to think, if I were arranging a royal assassination, I'd plan it in such a way that I wouldn't be standing there gawking like a fool when the king died.
Of course.
Mace Tyrell.
Who will vote exactly as my father tells him to vote.
Prince Oberyn of Dawn.
Oberyn?
Interesting.
Give it to my
Oberyn
father.
is such a wild
Never
card.
fails to take advantage of a family tragedy.
I'm supposed to get a list of names from you, my lord. Anyone who might testify on your behalf.
Very well. My wife, Sansa.
My lord.
That's not here.
Gone.
No one's seen her since the wedding.
But the girl's no assassin. Whoever killed the king wanted me to lose my head for it. And with my wife's disappearance, it makes me seem that much more guilty.
Interesting.
Podrick.
So Tyrion was Tyrion framed
They,
intentionally?
ominous they. The man pulling the strings, or woman, my father. Maybe Joffrey was too much work for him. Sweet Tommen would be so much easier to handle.
Yeah.
Whenever something bad happens to me, I assume it's my sister that had a hand in it. Varys could vouch for me if he dared.
He's already been called as a witness for the Queen.
Of course.
Oh.
Fetch Bronn. I have a job for him.
I've already asked, my lord. They won't let him see you.
Why not?
They say he's a known cutthroat and your close associate. He's under investigation himself.
My brother.
Ooh.
Would they at least allow me to see Jaime?
Jaime, yeah. You could get Jaime. But I would think Jaime's more loyal to Cersei.
A man, I didn't know his face. He came to ask if I'd testify against you.
Ooh.
Said I'd be named Sir Podrick Payne if I told the judges you bought a poison called the Strangler.
The Strangler.
Payne. If they can't tempt you with honey, they'll choose something less sweet.
You've been good to me, my lord.
Pod. The trial's in a fortnight. They'll want an answer before that.
Already gave them an answer, my lord.
I will not have you dying on my behalf. Do you hear me? Pod, I am giving you an order. Go and find my brother and tell him I need him. And get yourself out of King's Landing before it's too late.
Oh.
Pod! This is farewell.
This is really good acting.
Wait, let me guess.
Potatoes.
Well, no one boils a potato better than your mum. She got...
Oh!
Diamond! Hide! Hide!
The wildlings are raiding a village. Yep, that's what it looks like. Ooh. And this little kid, is this little kid gonna be significant? Are they like gonna adopt him or something? Oh!
You know how to get to Castle Black? Open your eyes. I'm going to eat them. Do you hear me? I'm going to eat your dead mama.
Damn.
Your dead papa. Go tell the crows at Castle Black.
Oh. That is a tough ask for a kid, right? Like, Castle Black has to be miles
The way we
away.
deal with their kind. 3 dozen bodies with slit throats tossed off the top of the wall.
Just over 100 men, and that's including stewards and builders and me. We can't afford to lose a single man. We must remember our first responsibility. We are the watchers on the wall.
There's got to be a way to protect them.
You're a champion of the common people, Lord Snow. What do you say to Brother Pip's proposition? We need to shore up Castle Black. And we need to defend the wall. That is our job.
Rangers returning.
Rangers return. How long has the Rangers been out?
Thought you'd have blue eyes by now.
In this day.
They're not going anywhere. They've got Cruster's food and his wives.
Huh.
Girls never thought they'd miss their daddy. Carl's running things now. He's the one put a knife through Cruster's mouth.
We need to ride north and kill them all.
We just went over
Oh.
this part. Justice can wait.
It's not about justice. I told the wildlings we had over 1,000 men at Castle Black alone. How long do you think they'll keep that information to themselves when the wildlings are peeling their fingernails off?
Yeah.
Man says all he needs to crush us, he just doesn't know it yet.
I don't think I can kill 100 Warrens.
Oh, we got some Daenerys finally. Where is this? Where is this again? The city with the pyramid.
Are they attacking?
A single rider. The champion of Meereen. They want you to send your own champion against them.
And they're like, this is our champion.
He says that we're an army of men without man parts. He claims you are no woman at all, but a man who hides his cock in his own asshole.
Ignore him, Your Grace. These are meaningless words. Not meaningless if half the city you intend to take is listening to them.
I have something to say to the people of Meereen.
Gracie.
Davageris gentis eixia, avich mi cagon coston daur.
Your Grace, I've won more single combats than any man alive.
Whoa! Barristan the Bold.
Khaleesi. Let me stand for you today as well.
I've won more
You're my
single
most trusted
battles
advisor,
than
my most
anyone
valued
alive.
general and my dearest friend. I will not gamble with your life.
I was the last to join your army. I'm not your general or a member of your Queen's Guard or the commander of your Unsullied. My mother was a whore.
You sure you don't want a horse?
I would want a horse.
Horses are faster than men.
Horses are dumber than men.
All right. That was too clean. Too clean.
Daenerys gelmez mi o eksen?
Konstrivis Jevia Ixa inobi Petra Gemo Vestretis, Jedauri Gemo Vestretis, Daria Gema, Doria Udroponto Sitiman, Merigemi I Vestran, Embar Yunkai Otistan, Yunkai Tohetrosa, Sirinho Incatiorsi, Diary.
So, season 2 was Kath, season 3 was Yunkai, and season 3 is this one, the pyramids.
Jevi Crenuntis, Gemorinia Laodisis Osenis. Jevi Crenuntis, Gemosit Meribelma se Boteri. Naijan!
What is that? Catapults?
Nemebetas!
What are these? What are they hurling? Logs? Oh! Oh! The shackles of the people tied. Or I guess her whole party, right? The slaves she freed. Interesting. That is a strong message. Okay, that's the episode. Alright. So Tommen is king now. We got like a scene with Arya and the Hound where they steal money from these guys. Oberyn is approached to be one of the judges for Tyrion's trial. Jon Snow is talking about going to Craster's Keep because, you know, one of their soldiers, the one that killed Craster and the previous Lord Commander, right, is there, and they're gonna be interrogated by the wildlings eventually, and that's not gonna be good for like the siege in Castle Black in the next coming episodes, I guess. And then Daenerys she defeats the champion of this city, and she's trying to win like the trust of the people. Pretty solid episode. We got a little something from everyone, right? For the what if, okay. So the what if is gonna be, let's say, what if Littlefinger was able to identify Arya when he went to Harrenhal with Tywin? Okay. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot that would change with that regard, but only keep it at this point in the story. Okay, like I know Arya is still alive, so she could still do stuff in the future, but yeah, just up until this part of the story, what would have changed if Littlefinger was able to identify her? And I'll give my impressions for that in the next episode. So yeah, if you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy even more, links to Patreon down in the description. Become a channel member and put some besos in the comments, guys, because you know your boy needs a little beso. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers.